1980s and the 1990s, influential TV shows, diplomacy and international policy, and the gradual spread of affluence and technology all linked people together. Friends was the prime example of relationships in the 90s, and today it is an example of proper social interactions which we use for the basis of most sitcoms, such as How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory, and One Tree Hill, showing how close friendships have become for children and teenagers today.
The diffusion of technology between the 80s and 90s, such as the World Wide Web, computers, cell phones, they all led to a more popular movement towards television and sitcoms in Hollywood. The TV show Friends, which first aired in 1994, became a model for social groups and young adults in the early 90s. And this inspired them to recreate that relationship, which furthermore allowed their society to become more connected.
Ted is 30.
The World Wide Web continues to highlight the interconnectedness of this generation by allowing the formation of social media where everyone can communicate their ideas through Twitter, Facebook, email, Instagram, and many other forms of social media.
Not the future. Let's talk about the state. Let's talk about what sort of a web we want. So 25 years ago then, I was working at CERN. I got permission in the end, after about a year, to basically do it as a side project. Wrote the code. I was at first, I suppose, the first user. There was a lot of concern that people didn't want to pick it up because it would be too complicated. A lot of persuasion, a lot of wonderful collaboration with other people, and bit by bit, it worked. It took off. It was pretty cool.
So the World Wide Web was made in 1989 by Tim Berners-Lee. By 1994, he made it free for anyone that wanted to use it. He encouraged and longed for maximum participation by everyone. So it connected everyone because everyone could just start doing it. By 1994, over 1 million sites were created. Anyone could publish anything they wanted. Anyone could write any code they wanted. And this just became the universal language for many people. And they didn't have to worry about getting restricted by some expert.
The Berlin Wall signaled a profound change in global interaction. When the wall fell, there were 159 member states of the United Nations. Today, there are 193. Therefore, the end of the Cold War spurred international cooperation and connection between nations.
In November of 1989, the Berlin Wall was torn down by the Eastern German government. As it fell, crowds of East Germans crossed and climbed onto the wall, joined by Western Germans on the other side, in a celebratory atmosphere. The fall of the wall signified the reduction of tensions between the First and the Second World countries. The demise of the Berlin Wall and subsequent end of the Cold War both were the impetus of increased diplomatic relations between the communist and non-communist countries. The escalation of interaction facilitated the spread of ideas and culture, which slowly began to interconnect the world.
By the advent of the 21st century, through the rise of events that stimulated globalization, the world became an increasingly interconnected place.